Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura of Laura Plans It, and today I am doing a walkthrough of the 2020-2021 Erin Condren Teacher Lesson Planner. Okay, so I am so excited to share this lesson planner with you guys today. I purchased mine on Monday, I believe it was the 13th of April, as an Erin Condren Insider. I splurged, I bought a bunch of other stuff, so the upgrade to overnight shipping was not that bad. And so I decided to splurge and get the overnight shipping, and this arrived at my doorstep Thursday afternoon. So on the 16th, so was that 3-4 days I had it in my hand. So amazing quick shipping, and I'm really excited to flip through this. The first thing that I noticed when I picked up this planner is that it has the snap-in ruler from Erin Condren, and I don't recall getting this with either one of my other lesson planners. So I don't know if it's a new thing that they're including this, if they included it on the other ones and I just didn't realize and I maybe took them off and threw them away, or if this is an accident and it just wound up on my coil. No idea, but I'm really grateful to have it. I absolutely adore the new snap-in rulers. Are very bendy. They don't break when you put them on, which is wonderful. So that is awesome. I picked the new, I believe it's called the Rainbow Hearts pattern for my design. The last 2 years of homeschooling, I've picked one of what I would assume are the Erin Condren signature designs for the new year, and I'll show you those right now. My homeschool planner for this year is the Make a Difference in the World cover, which is this nice watercolor teal, which of course teal is my favorite color, so that was a no-brainer. And my planner for the year before is, I think this is called the Open to Mind pattern. I'm not exactly sure the name of it, but you can see a teacher opens a mind and touches a heart. And I love going with a signature design for each year because I think it kind of just shows me what year I'm using the planner for. So I did the same thing for this year. I decided to go with this Rainbow Hearts one because I think, I love the color scheme that Erin Condren uses in their rainbow, and I think it just looks really nice here. I love that all the letters are in that rainbow coloring as well, and that's really neat. This year I decided to actually put the year on my planner cover as well, and I am actually considering buying new planner covers for my old ones and getting the year on them. I keep the planners for, we're a homeschool family, so I keep them actually as references so I can look back, and if we ever move to a new location and I need a record of how we've been homeschooling, I'll have a copy of that as well. Now here in Virginia, we don't need that. I just have to submit a test every year, but because we're active duty, we move a lot, I like to have a bigger way of recording things. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Right off the bat, you'll notice that I picked the Kaleidoscope design. This year, Erin Condren has two designs, Kaleidoscope and Oh So Retro. And the Kaleidoscope design really fits with me, my personality, and our schoolroom, which has quite a few Kaleidoscope accessories, including the desk set and a wall organizing unit that has the Kaleidoscope background. So I thought it would just be really nice to continue on with that design and that pattern. Every Erin Condren planner has the cover where you can write your name on it, and of course this is a teacher lesson planner, and I use it for homeschooling again, but there are so many different uses for it. You get right into the beginning, right off the bat, you've got your all about me, name, school, year, classroom resources, websites and passwords, email, phone, and address for all of your easy, quick reference guides. I do use a lot of the pages in the beginning, and later in the year I will walk through how I set these up, but you can also watch my video, and I'll link it up here, of how I set up my All About Me and all of these categories as a homeschool parent in my 2019-2020 planner. On this side, you've got events and volunteers with classroom contact information and events and date information, and this is all part of the contacts tab. There's a communication log as well. I obviously don't need a communication log. I actually changed the titles and will turn this into a reading log. Then we have the 2020-2021 tab here, and that opens up to the mini calendar. I love the mini calendar layout. I actually use this to track our attendance. One thing that I'm noticing that's different about this from my current year planner is that the titles, I think, are actually much easier to read. And I also really, the calendars are about the same size, but I love that it's all print and not script. I think that actually is much nicer for me, and it's an easier reference for my kids if they ever wanted to look at it, which I highly doubt they do, but it's really cool. Then we get into our year plan tab, and that goes from January to December. Every year they start it with January, and every year I wind up redating it. I do use these sections for things like field trip ideas, but for us, because our school doesn't start in January, it actually starts in September, and my planner starts in August. I would have loved to have an academic start for this. So I would have loved for this to be August and then whip back around to July. I think that would have been better. But you can always redate, which is what I did in mine. And you'll see, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot going on for the second half of this year, but I did go through and I did redate all of the months so that they would go in a calendar year, or in an academic year, I'm sorry, for us. Okay, then we get to the graph tab. When you turn this, I love that there's graph paper in here. I think there's a lot of really cool things that you can track in here other than seating charts. You can do, like it says, seating charts, organize groups, track learning assessments. That's really useful as a homeschool parent, and log other important information. I actually use this for tracking our homeschool purchases, so I have an idea of how much I've spent in our homeschool throughout the year. There are 4 pages of this. Then you get into 2 lined pages, and I love that this one's got the kaleidoscope design at the top. I think that's really cool. I kind of wish they had done that on this side too, but it's still really neat. And then we get into our August tab. Now, the August tab, very similar setup to the 2019-2020 planners. Let me go ahead and bring that out. You can see, let's do it this way. Here we go. The quote has been moved to the top block here, giving you a little bit more room for notes. And you can see it's a little bit softer. It's not as bright. That might just be the kaleidoscope design. And then when you flip it over here, same exact layout, and of course dates to remember in August. And I love how they've got the headers in here. I don't mind the script, but if you are trying to cover it up, it can be very difficult, and it uses a little bit of whiteout. Nice block print like this. Love it. I do miss the asterisks though. I really loved having that here. I thought it was kind of nice. The bullet points are really pretty though, and they're quite useful. So no big deal. Now this opens to the actual August tab, then you get into your actual monthly layout. Now, all of the lesson planners are colorful, they are not neutral. I didn't have a choice in the matter, it's just I picked the kaleidoscope and not the retro. This is the August month. You can see the whole calendars here, notes, mini calendar of September, and this has a yellow tint to it. And then you get to the first week of the planner. So this one starts with August 3rd, because August 1st is a Sunday. There are only 5 days of the week in the teacher lesson planner, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There are 6 different categories at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 3 on each page, and an empty section where you can write notes or bullet points, or I've even seen some people, if they need to continue it on, will just write the next subject in here and just move the lines out a little bit from these. And that continues on throughout the entire month. You get to the end, there's 2 more note pages, then you get to the September note pages. And that will repeat for the entire year. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip all the way through to the end. We get to July, and you'll see what I do in my planner is I actually will clip out July. We don't homeschool in July, but I need the checklist tab, and they cover each other, which is frustrating. If you get a September start date, I believe, it'll have August down here, it won't be as bad. I just don't like that it covers the checklist in this particular planner. So I will be switching, or getting rid of July in general because I won't need it, and that will give me my checklist tab. So when you get to the checklist tab here, so you can see it goes from July right into the note pages. The checklist tab is on a plain note page here with the kaleidoscope top. And then you get into the actual student checklists. I actually do utilize these quite a bit in homeschool, and again, I will have videos about how I'm using this later. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in there as well. And then you get to the back, which says, teaching is more than imparting knowledge. It is inspiring change. Love that. As always with an Erin Condren planner, there are stickers in the back. Now, I actually don't utilize these too much because a lot of them are more teacher related, but not all of them. I love that this year you've got everything in the color way of each month, nice and organized so you can easily find them. There are more stickers here, which are really fun. Stickers like field trip, meetings, conference, assembly, which we don't have assembly, but it's really cool. First day, 50th day, 100th day, and last day. We actually use those, so that's really neat as well. There's some washi tape, appointment type stickers. There's the covers that match up very nicely with the subject titles up top. And little like teardrop stickers. I love teardrop stickers. Those are really cool. And then we get into actual appointment stickers, just like you would find in any of the Erin Condren planners. And I love, they have a little bit of foil on them. And I love, love, love that. I love the rainbow colors. I think that that looks really cool in the new planner. In the back of every Erin Condren teacher planner, there's also a pocket. I actually pull the pockets out of my old ones and stick them in here as well. And I will teach you guys how to do that at a later date. I asked for one extra of the clear pockets. So I have 2 clear pockets. I use one for each child, and I put their, each term, I print out their list of curriculum items, and then I will translate those into my planner each week. And of course, you've got your calendar and holidays. So one of the things that you'll notice in the teacher planner, and I'll go ahead, I'm gonna open to July because it's here, and we're in the United States, so usually you would see 4th of July on here. Well, it's not. There are no holidays printed in the Erin Condren teacher planner. So instead, Erin Condren includes these stickers for you. All of the holidays that you might need are on these sticker sheets, and it even tells you the date. So let's go ahead and find July here, right here, July 4th, Independence Day. You can pull this sticker off right here. The 4 is not printed on it. It just says Independence Day. Let me pull this way up here for you to see. And then you can go right ahead and stick it here on your monthly calendar should you want to include it in your calendar. If you don't want to include any of the holidays, you don't have to. And I think that Erin Condren did, my guess is the mentality behind that is that there are a lot of international teachers that purchase the Erin Condren lesson planner as well. So they are able to customize the holidays to fit their needs. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide that right back in here because I am not setting up my teacher planner today. And again, I did order an extra sheet, the little like vinyl pockets here. I love these. And I do actually take these out from each year and move them over with some coil clip connectors. But they are just really helpful because I do print out what I expect us to complete every term and put it in there. Then I can reference as the weeks go on, make sure we're still on target for the year. Then of course the back cover here as well. And this year I am actually thinking about maybe trying to find a way to put pictures of my children in the back as well, because this just looks like it's ready to frame something, and I love that. So everybody, this is the 2020-2021 Erin Condren Teacher Lesson Planner in the Kaleidoscope colorway. This planner, again, has an August start date. There are different dates that you can pick from. I will link this planner in the description below. I hope that you'll check this out. As a homeschool parent, my teacher lesson planner is actually one of the cornerstones of getting things done in our house. It's extremely important to me. It's a great reference for my husband as well when he wants to see what's going on in our schooling. Even my children will reference it on occasion. They are super important. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that this walkthrough is helpful for you. If it was, I hope you'll hit that like button. If you'd like to see more planner reviews and walkthroughs, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. And if you tap that bell, that'll turn on notifications so you're always alerted when a new video comes up. And as always, for behind the scenes sneak peeks and what I'm doing right now, head on over to my Instagram @LauraPlansIt. Thanks so much for watching.